All right.
There we
Indiana
go.
budgets $1 million for safe haven baby boxes. So now you can drop off your unwanted child at a fire station, a hospital, or an EMS station, which is the absolute worst fucking place you can take a child. These are not daycare providers. Oh man, I can go on forever. Fuck them. You might as well throw that baby in a bag with the cats that you don't want and drown them shits. Like it. This is a problem all the way around.
This has been going on, for however many years or whatever. But why all of a sudden it's a headline? They're dropping $1 million down on this now. Like, why they have to reinforce it with more money now? What's going on?
Well, isn't it in lieu of the whole the abortion shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's you know what I mean. It's bad enough that shit got reversed, regardless of how any of us feel, especially myself. I'm pro man, but I think it's I'm pro fucking man. I think it was just the alternative to, hey man, we telling you motherfuckers you can't have babies no more. You can still get rid of the motherfucker, but you can't kill it. That's what it's almost like they're trying to prove their whole point about it being murder, it being infanticide or some shit.
I think that's the cover of it, man. But there is something really monstrous going on behind this.
It's trafficking parts. I don't really want to go too far with you get what I'm saying with the parts.
Yeah,
it goes like
Thank you for keeping it light on that, because we could go. It could get dark. Real quick.
Go there. Let's talk about it.
I didn't think about it. I don't want to get snatched.
That's the thing. Some of that, it's not about
Pepsi.
It's not about Drizzy being wrong, because some shit. Real quick. I don't know if you guys just heard of the story recently, man. Like some cats, I think it was some Asian people, were abducted. And, these motherfuckers said that their organs, they were forced to sell their fucking organs.
Yeah.
Along with some. Yeah. So it's not, we ain't saying you wrong, but Shock E got a point, man. Like, they'd be like, oh, because, they trying to control the shit. You can't say the P word. They don't want you to say the M word.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say nothing about the you can't say nothing about Cheerios. So, go ahead.
That's all I said. We got
can we still say nigga?
Yes, always.
Yeah.
Yes,
always.
You can always say it.
Always say that.
Makes my teeth whiter.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna just
don't forget about.
I'm gonna just touch on.
Mercedes asking us to go deep.
Go deep.
Shout out to Mercedes.
I'm gonna just touch on it. Like, okay, so this could be a huge connection to the whole child trafficking, human trafficking, because you got a baby box, and of course there's the camera age, everything's surveilled for the most part, but they, like you said, you had EMS, fire stations, hospitals, police precincts, but now you have boxes with add a certain level of anonymity where you don't have to look another human in the eye and just drop this child off at an isolated location, set them up in there. The lady does a demonstration there. I wish we had the clip. They actually had a commercial for this during the news broadcast in Indiana, showing the woman how you put the baby out of the car seat, set them up in there, boom, shut the box. And you assume someone's on the other side, gonna come and take the baby out, while they're, in good health.
Yeah. Because that's when people normally drop off babies after, they do their grocery rounds. Like Drizzy said, you hope somebody's on the other side. Folks want to be, like first thing in the morning or the crack of dawn, just midnight hours or whatever, and dropping off a damn baby in the drop box. Like it's the night drop of, today's earnings.
It as fucked up as it sounds. What's supposed to be done? Now you done force these women to go through with pregnancies that they didn't. some of these places don't give a fuck if the woman was raped, if it's
Right.
incest, none of that shit. No, you're gonna have this
Fact.
baby. So
Yeah.
what's supposed to be done?
Yeah.
The Cuddy mentioned daycares, which that is a plausible option, but then you figure out that some of these daycares, these kids are being murdered, beat on, and every fucking thing else. But I do think that is a better option. But it's like, what are they supposed to do when you've taken the choice away from the woman?
That part.
Good point.
That part.
Great
That
point.
part.
Great point. Great point.
Dude,
Go ahead,
but
old man. What you about to say?
This is some absolute fucking bullshit. And it's been going on for a long time. I started the fire service in '97, and this was a standing thing then in Ohio, where people could drop off babies at fire stations. Why aren't they putting these boxes at Child Protection Services? Firemen are not fucking babysitters. They're a
agree.
group of individuals with severe mental issues that run into burning fucking buildings and do work that nobody else wants to do for very low pay. And when you add on extra additional duties, somebody's going to be selling these babies. I'll tell you
So I'm
that right
trying to
now.
say,
Like,
That's what
what
I'm
baby?
saying.
We dropped off
Yeah,
the baby at
what
2:15.
baby?
What
that
baby?
part.
You know, babies around here.
These
So,
are not trustworthy
I paid
individuals.
my
You
child
can't trust
support.
people at police departments. You can't trust people at fire departments. You damn sure can't trust motherfuckers at hospitals.
That's
you
crazy.
know,
So I would go with. Well, let me ask you this first of all. Before I say that, have you ever experienced that, somebody dropping a baby off, Cuddy?
no.
Okay. Well, this is what I'll say, because I agree with you. Going through fire school and knowing some of them cats. You wouldn't want Logan taking your baby out of a box. You wouldn't want.
You don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. You wouldn't want Logan taking your baby out of a box. You
I
know what
got
I'm
it from your
saying?
delivery, son. I got
Right,
it from your
right.
delivery. I
Motherfucker
got
breathes in fiberglass and has no problems.
Damn. Damn.
He inhales that shit. But no,
I just imagine Wolverine. Even if I was wrong, I was like Logan.
if you knew
Just
this
like
motherfucker.
like a slash between Wolverine and Martin Riggs.
Listen, let me say this.
Oh, shit.
If you're familiar with Old Man Logan the comic, that's him. It looks exactly like him. But listen, I think what you said was a wonderful idea. I don't think Child Protective Services, because they do a shit job.
But I only brought that up because that specifically is their duty in civil service.
No,
Fire
I agree
department-
with you.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with you. I agree with you. I think what you're saying, man. I mean, come on, man. You motherfuckers come back with all kind of shit on that bunker. You know, you never know what's going on.
Right.
My thing is, I think what you said, like the daycare. I think that's probably the best option. I think that money needs to go there. I think special training needs to be had amongst the staff, and I think something can work with that, man. But you're right, a fire station is not it. But I mean, it's like so much shit. So society's fucked up, and so many things we see we seeing the effects of these people rolling back the fucking clock on a lot of shit.
Yeah. Apparently now.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Yes,
that
ma'am.
part too. She
Mercedes.
That's what I'm saying.
Mercedes
They're the
says,
heads
ma'am.
of it.
She right.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
They may be brokers.
Yeah.
didn't we do something about that on the Mercs with Mike's about CPS trafficking kids?
I think
yeah.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You
We
did that
did.
one.
So I
and there
mean,
was
it was
lady-
in Houston. It was in Houston.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was that the one lady that was pimping? She was
Yeah.
pimping. Was that
Yeah.
it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
read that story, but I wasn't on
Yeah.
that episode. But yeah, I read
Yeah.
that article. Was going to drop it for us, but yeah, that shit was crazy. She was pimping
Mhm.
the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, shoot, it's fucked wherever you look at it. I mean, shoot, I kind of see it like it's the two box theory. The baby come out of one box and go into others. Fucked regardless, B. Man, I hate to say it, but it's fucking true. Shit.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said.
Well
There are
said.
a couple holes in here. I mean, yeah, when you put a baby in one of these boxes at a fire station, there is no guarantee that firehouse will be occupied for
Right.
any amount of time. I mean, that is the reason why these employees are have a different work schedule under FSLA, is because fire incidents can span
Anytime.
multiple days or
Yeah.
multiple weeks. these people might not fucking be there, and that baby dies in that box. You know what I mean? Waiting for somebody to come back to the station to check it. It's like, this doesn't make any sense.
If you send a kid to a Catholic church, the priest to have his finger in his butt. So you know,
okay,
okay.
It's a lot of shit.
I don't allegedly.
Okay,
Allegedly.
On some real shit though, like seriously, like we could probably work. They should make this another addition to Planned Parenthood, like facts.
So they can juice the baby for parts.
So
I'm saying like, listen. I'm gonna land this plane here.
All right.
They already on that foul shit, but I'm saying after the baby is born, like find a good home. They're not gonna do it, but make it seem like they would.
Do you guys hear any like good stories about someone who was put into the system and now they're good? Like everyone I've known that has been in the system has a fucking horror story about
it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
They go, let me tell you, they go harder on the adoptive parents. I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but they go harder on the adoptive parents than they do these foster homes. They know these motherfuckers be getting these kids just for the little checks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For as many people to come out matter of fact, fuck that. For it to be an ongoing joke about the fact that these foster kids be getting raped and shit like that, for that to be a warning that adoptive parents have to even give their children that's fucking up. It's a systemic problem, man. No, I ain't never met a motherfucker that said they had it good. Niggas be like Randy in The Wire when they go up in there and it be a whole bunch of kids looking, and he like, yeah, you'll have a good home here. And then when they walk out, they start whooping his ass and stealing his shit. Like that's
that's
you
how
know
it
what I mean?
Yeah.
Pre gladiator school.
My great grandmother was trafficked through that system.
Oh dear.
Sorry to hear that, man.
I'm talking about from Pennsylvania to West Virginia to Ohio, and she carried a lot of that. And her daughters, my grandmother and I want to say both sisters, my two great aunts, they worked in that system, and the stories that they could tell. The state that they found children in, even with their natural birth parents, and how sad it was that those children would still rather stay with their birth parents, regardless of what they were treated like, than to go into these other unknown situations.
Thank you, Miss Mercedes.
Right on.
Appreciate that. Thank you for actually bringing that point up.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Goes on to say that disabled children get treated even worse.
Yeah.
Silent victims.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how about this? This will really be twisted. Don't ever drop your kid off at a fire station. Seriously. I had a higher up, an assistant chief that retired. And when I cleaned out his locker, there were photos of a disabled woman that he molested for years. That lived next door to the firehouse. And these are supposed to be trusted individuals. So do not.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's not allegedly. It's not. It's not allegedly. This motherfucker was fucked up. He did it, and he's gonna burn somewhere for
Only reason I'm saying allegedly, Cuddy, is because our faces aren't blacked out on this motherfucker.
Hey, I said it. He can come
that
find me in
knows
Mexico.
You that know who? Okay, all right. Let me shut the fuck up.
All right, let's move on, man. We going a little too deep on a real touchy topic.
Let's
right
get
now.
it.
But there were
time travel.
Hold on, man. Go ahead.
A good one though.
Go ahead.
If
Finish
you
it
got
up.
baby boxes, how you locking people up for missing child support payments? Even if it's 26 consecutive. 26 consecutive. Gotta lock you up, bud.
Right.
Yeah.
What was you about to say, Cuddy?
But she can just
drop the baby off, but
I'm done.
You can't stop with the payments or opt out. You can't
This
opt
town-
out, but she could drop the
This
whole
town
child.
needs an enema.
So
Like a
in this
motherfucker.
news article, one of the things that is published on Indiana's Department of Child Services website is that this safe haven law gives a person the ability to give an unwanted child up anonymously without fear of arrest or prosecution. So, we're living in the age of genetics. Everybody can go back and, you just need a DNA test, swab that baby and you'll find out who the parents are. This will probably end up being a very bad problem in the long run.
This whole shit is bad, man. It like I said, man, we are seeing the effects, the fallout of this shit where they turning back the clock on everything, man.
Mhm.
Like this shit is like you want to put a baby in a box, and that's
Hope for the best.
revolutionary. The
Yeah,
only
hope
thing
for the best.
the only thing I said was okay, because then again, let's say this person that doesn't want the baby keeps the baby because there's nowhere else to take them. The baby's gonna grow up knowing they not wanted, along with some other shit that's probably gonna happen to them.
Yeah.
Some resentment, some abuse. You know what I'm saying? So,
We could
hey,
touch on what
I
Drizzy said
thought of a
about
person that
the-
went through that came out all right. Moses. I
Wow,
mean, he didn't make it
Man.
into the promised land, but
man.
his
I was about
mama
to-
did put him in a basket and float him up.
I was about to pass the mic back to you on your topic, man, but you killed me with the Moses, man.
No, that's different. It's completely different. Moses was white and everybody knows
Allegedly,
it.
Allegedly.
he was a white
Moses
Egyptian.
was a little white baby.
He was
and
light
He was a
skinned.
white
Right.
Egyptian.
Yeah.
with
Light
blue
Even back
eyes,
in Egypt. Even back in Egypt, they wanted white children.
Light
with
skinned
blue
Egyptian.
eyes, and blonde hair. No, he had
Pearl.
red hair. It
Drizzy
don't get
hit
no,
What were you going to
don't
say,
get no
Ed? What
more
were you going
white
to
than
say,
red
though?
hair.
I was gonna pass the mic back to you on that whole thing about father's rights or lack thereof when it comes to opting out of having to make those payments,
Yeah,
even though
that's
the
my
mama
shit.
could do she could pull an audible, and be like, yeah, this is gonna be a run pass option, and pass that baby off, and the dad is pretty much stuck. He has to, he's in limbo, got to sit back and wait and see what's she gonna do.
Can you imagine
Indeed.
CPS swabbing this baby and then sending the fucking child support bill to the real father?
I
They
could
do it.
see it.
It's
They'll
cheaper.
do it.
The
Ultimate
DNA test-
fuckery.
the DNA test is cheaper.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see
Do
it.
it.
And
They
then
got
tell him
motherfuck-
he's lost out on his rights because he wasn't with the mother.
This motherfuckers in
For that.
Michigan paying child support on babies they know
In Detroit and in other
it's
parts
not
of
the
Michigan.
motherfucker's
That's
daddy.
not his.
Right.
That's not his. Yeah, they jammed him up because she
Right.
put his name down on that
Because
piece
she
of
put his
paper,
name down.
and he like, dude, I met you. You was 8 months. That type shit.
They about to be like, we went to 23andMe, motherfucker. We want that child support.
Yeah,
That's
You
what's
gonna-
about to
you're
happen.
gonna pay court costs. You're gonna pay for this DNA test.
Right.
And yeah, some other shit.
Give us your license.
Or like they're doing in Pennsylvania, whatever. They put a boot on your shit. You come up short.
Hey, I remember my pops real quick. One
Crazy.
time my pops he called me up. When I was in the army. This cat called me up like, man, can I borrow $400? I thought it was $500. I'm like, why, man? Like, man, I'm in the rears, man. They gonna put me in jail for child support. I gotta give them something.
Did he owe you?
I'm like, man, you gonna ask me for money to
help
pay
you to
child?
pay.
Right.
Pay my own child support.
Right.
Because you
Wow.
ain't been doing what you're supposed to have been doing, huh?
Bust
Like,
it though.
That's
Then it was this cat in the gym too, man. He when he said he had a son that was a certain age, man. I was like, what? You got a kid that age? Yeah, man. Made a mistake back in the day. He said, but shit, man. What was he saying? He said something like the cat called him up one day because he needed child support from him to pay his child support to his
Damn.
baby mom.
damn
I'm like,
Damn.
God, shit, motherfuckers be hooked
generational
up.
curse.
Generational
Right.
curse. The child support system.
God,
They gonna
damn.
They
start
all
getting
just move into Big Mama's house.
Yeah,
Man, come on.
these
Yeah.
fools gonna start getting slick and do like they do in NYC at the Apollo and start taking these motherfucking picture IDs when you walk out the theater and start getting motherfuckers jammed like that.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
All right, Drizzy hit him with the remote. Fast forward, man. There you go.
Oh shit.